Well, that's all the time we have for today. Please join us again next week for another edition of Discoveries in Health. Until then, I'm Chris McKay, wishing good health to you and your family.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Tune in for spiritual downloads with your host, Anna Stevenson, Saturdays at 4 p.m. WNN.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Attention seniors, are you as confused about your Medicare options as I was? Do what I did. Call I Will Advisors at 954-753-8080. They answered all my questions over the phone, and when I was ready to make changes, since I can't drive, Debbie came to my house, which was so convenient. Debbie took care of everything for me. I was able to keep all my doctors and my same pharmacy down the street. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors, 954-753-8080, 954-753-8080.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for the latest on nutritional facts on Food for Thought with your host, Jolie Root, Mondays at noon. WNN. Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference. And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption, feel silkier, and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Each and every moment, searching what to believe. Coming out of the dark, finally
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, South Florida. Welcome to all our friends in New York City, Atlanta, Chicago, Boston, L.A., never Hawaii.
I'm going. You can come, but I'm going.
I'm going to
We're
tell
going
you.
to get a beautiful lei and some
Don't you
wine
see?
and
You see,
champagne.
you're making this much too easy for me. You're
And
going to
have
get a beautiful
some fun.
what? What are you going to get?
Some beautiful wine and champagne.
That's what I thought you said.
That's exactly what I said.
Listen to
It
all,
is a wonderful Wednesday on the Brooklyn Cafe.
all our friends in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Dad, my
Mom, Dad, we're thinking of you. My
I
mom
know.
called me last night. She's worried about your parents.
Everybody's telling me that, and I'm going to tell everybody right now, I can't get in touch with them. They lost the radars. You can't even see the spinny thing. It's all gone. And the phone towers are gone. And from last I heard, 90% of the island was in the dark. So this is a bad one. It's a bad one. But you know what? With all
As soon as you
prayers-
said, what did Sonia tell you yesterday?
What'd she tell me?
She said, you just got to deal with it, accept it, because it is beyond our control.
That's right. And the
So when
feeling
they-
helpless does not work, but
So when
I
they decided
appreciate
not to get on a plane with you, it became beyond your control, and we just hope and pray for everyone in the Caribbean that they are safe and power will be restored, but most importantly that they are safe and they're okay.
Yes.
And power will
we-
come back.
We'll move on. I see that nobody's without power on the east side of Florida. It's still in central Florida. There's still a couple of thousand people still don't have power. They're going to get to it. Just be cool. Stay patient. Go to the beach.
I pulled out of my neighborhood today and I thought, gosh, it looks like a hurricane ripped through this place. Because now everything's starting to die that fell off the
Yes,
trees.
wow.
And you
Turning
really
brown.
see the difference.
Well, did you hear that it's going to take 3 months for the cleanup?
I did
No.
hear
And there
that.
are- yeah,
No, I didn't hear
3 months.
that.
And there are 11 companies that burn the cleanup, all the rubbish. They're going to burn it for energy. There are 11 companies. One of them is in West Palm Beach off of Jog.
What a good idea. Fire fuel.
Fire.
Adding fuel to your fire. We can go so many places today.
Oh, yeah.
My sister in New York, maybe, you got Jose and Maria's going to join him. So you hear the latest. They're going to get
They're
together.
gonna dance.
They're going
Both
to
of
do a
them?
mambo
I heard they're going to be
dance.
dancing around each other.
Yep, there's going to be a dance up there. So God only knows what that's going to bring. And then I hear, why not, that the guy who disappeared,
Lee, he's coming back too.
apparently has a 70% chance of coming back.
We got some work to do.
I'm going to tell you.
We've got some energy shifting, getting out of the darkness into the light, healing, quantum physics. We've got a great show lined up. We may even have a calling guest if she gets out of work on creating infinite health. I know, I just never know how all these shows come together, but somehow serendipitously, they all come together beautifully.
Yeah, always that word serendipitous.
I love that word. I love that word.
Confusing.
You know what? You love it, and he does not. Why am I so
Well,
not
because
surprised?
he's dark and I'm light.
But we have a great show lined up on the Brooklyn Cafe. You can find us on 95.3 To Talk, 1470 AM, and live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We'll have some fun. Joe, thank you for the music. Coming out of the dark.
Third person that calls today, you're going to win a yoga mat and a strap.
Have you
courtesy.
seen behind you what's going on? We've got books to give away. We've
Yes.
got yoga
No, but
mats.
the book-
We've got
The books are
T-shirts.
for guests. This one already got one.
Signed books from South
Well,
Principe.
It's South
Nice.
Principe.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
We are at
Well,
the heart of Delray Gallery.
Well, let's use that opportunity to introduce our guests.
We've got Rochelle Schwartz. We've got Deb. Pronounce your last name, please.
Barcelona.
And Jennifer House. We're talking about acupuncture, light, darkness. Rochelle has a new event coming out. Deb's working with Thrive. You don't have a new event? I thought you
The
told me.
event's coming out in January because I'm restructuring it for a one-day.
Weren't we talking about an event for tonight?
Oh, that's the last, next to the last session.
Oh,
It's
so
not
she's got
new.
another session.
Where is the session?
It's what is the session?
Where?
Oh, it's in Alabama's house.
Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh, what a day. Any breaking news for you? Oh, we've got Connecticut in the house.
You didn't, I was just going to say, you didn't
We've
introduce
got Connecticut in the house. It is like old
Connecticut, talk
times.
into your mic so I can hear you.
Hello, darlings.
Oh, there you
We've
go.
got some old times. Family is back in the house. She's even giving us some guests and some new ideas.
Yes. Also, we want to invite you to come down to the gallery at 1440 North Federal Highway. Come on down, say hello, say hi to Dan, to Sal, say hi to the group here, the gang. Come on and
Join our studio audience.
Yeah, we'll give you a book. Sal's giving out autographed books. He's the new writer, new author.
And I got a lovely call just now from Barry and Jackie Rubin from My Delicious Deli. They are back in town.
Oh!
He wishes everyone a happy and healthy Jewish New Year.
My Delicious Deli's
I will give out My Delicious Deli's. I absolutely do. My Delicious Deli's phone number is 561-393-3287. They're open for the holidays. I will be there for lunch tomorrow.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I'm not Jewish.
Today is Rosh Hashanah. It begins tonight at sundown.
It doesn't mean anything to me, but what is that, a New Year?
Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year. It is.
So, Happy New Year.
Yes.
Is that appropriate?
It is a happy holiday. Yom Kippur is the holiday of repentance and atonement,
So
but that's not
New
until
Year,
next
and
week.
you have to pray to say.
You've had about 10 days of goodness. You've got 10 days, as they say, and I know we talk. I'm going to explain it to you.
Explain it clearly, please.
So they
She's
say
doing that.
the book is opened.
What book?
The Book of Life is open tonight at sundown.
Okay.
Whatever you believe in, the Book of Life is apparently open tonight, and you are inscribed for what your following year is going to be. And everyone prays for a year of goodness, good health, prosperity, safety. And then those 10 days, you are supposed to be on best behavior. It's like right before Christmas when you're asking Santa to be on the good list, if I can equate it to Freddy's World.
Wait a minute. When
And
I have New Year's, I dance, I party, I have a great
Well,
time.
we
I
know.
have a book.
We have apples, we have honey. It's
Yeah.
about a sweet new year. And then
Apples and honey.
And
I
then
got
book is
Coquito,
sealed.
I got rum and coke.
You want to come to temple tonight?
No.
And then the book is
My
sealed
book
on
is
Yom
closed.
Kippur, and then your year apparently is now transcribed, and it is God's plan.
So you open your book.
Not my book. It is
The New Year book.
God's
Everybody's
book.
book. Okay,
It is God's book.
And then in that book is going to describe a year worth of
what the year will be, what the year will look like for you.
Really?
For the world.
I gotta wait till next year to fix the book? Well, I don't like
You
that.
got 10 days to fix it.
Yep.
Best behaviors.
Yeah, but what happens if I don't like the way the year's going? How do I close the book?
It's God's
Change
plan.
the book. Can I exchange it?
You need to pray a little bit harder. Got to talk to God a little bit more.
All right, well, then Happy New Year.
Thank you.
that means.
Rochelle's shaking her head. Am I right?
That's it, kid.
Rochelle, your book was burned a long time ago. I don't want to see that.
So Happy New Year to all of our
Nope.
Jewish friends who are celebrating Rosh Hashanah. Have a joyous New Year and 10 days of only goodness. No more storms. Mexico, another earthquake.
Yes, I heard that.
Another earthquake or the same earthquake?
Well, there was one yesterday.
Yeah, 7 point.
One yesterday, one 10 days ago. It has been a crazy 10 days in this world.
I saw an expert that said that the earthquakes in Mexico is because of the way where it's built, and they're susceptible
And Banana Dan is in the house.
to earthquakes all the time. So,
Take a load off. You know, this is like
Banana
everyone's
Dan.
break. They come in for an hour and it's just break time. Breaking news, though. We have a new Brooklyn Cafe coffee line coming out.
Coffee line.
Coffee line. We're going to be
they're
serving
having
it here.
Brooklyn Cafe coffee.
Brooklyn Cafe Coffee, our own brand of coffee.
Who's making the coffee?
That Valdez guy with the donkey. I don't know who's making the coffee. Some guy has beans.
We can do like a chocolate raspberry.
Oh, that's
I don't know
good.
anything
That's
about
great
that
flavor.
part. I only
Rochelle
heard
likes it.
vanilla chocolate, but I don't know anything about
You
raspberry
like that?
stuff.
You may even learn to like
Well,
coffee.
All the cups are gonna have different names. Like this cup of coffee is called Tony 2 times, right? Is that what we're gonna do?
Wow, that is genius.
Right?
The Brooklyn Cafe at the heart of Del Rey Gallery.
When is it coming out?
As soon as
Any
they-
minute. Any minute.
It's coming, Rochelle. They're
Any minute,
roasting the
Rochelle, any
beans
minute.
right now.
How about a cup of that Vinny the Chin over there?
We got a lot
Is that
going
good?
on.
A cup of the Vinny the Chin, that's another story. Anyway, let's move on.
I don't even want to ask what Vinny the Chin is.
The chin, not
We
Vinny
have-
the Chin, but the chin.
We
Yes.
have a new guest in our house. We've got Jennifer House with us, and this poor woman
She's broken in
thinks
already.
we must be a little wacko.
She's broken in. She says, is this a show? Are we on? Are you guys in like acting mode?
Rochelle and Deb in Connecticut, they're used to our craziness. Poor Jen.
I just think it's so cool you guys are in an art gallery. I'm just in awe.
People
Is that
come
what
in.
this place is?
Everyone's
Oh, no.
amazed. They start thinking, and then they get quiet. And even people that aren't quiet get quiet here because their brain just starts going. Going. Because everything. And you have artists in house today. I think I've seen 3 or 4 of them,
We do, yes.
Did you
Working.
tell?
which is really nice.
Did you tell all the artists?
Music.
Let's hang out. Let's come in. Let's do some artist stuff.
Joe Baby singing in the guitar room.
The girl, Ashley.
Ashley's here.
Ashley's going to be on set with us next week. She's going to sing a couple of Between the Pipes, whatever that means.
So you like the art gallery.
I love it.
Welcome to our home.
Yes, love it.
Jennifer House says acupuncture. We've got Rochelle Schwartz
Rochelle,
doing
you
her
okay?
puppets, her light and dark. She's talking to her
I'm starting
friends.
to get worried a little bit over there.
Oh, it's something I had to move into. You know, I have to, gear myself up for it.
She's gearing up.
You're just gonna get sweaty
While
palms.
Rochelle gears up, I'm going to talk to Jennifer.
Okay.
Tell us about what you do.
So I do acupuncture, quantum energy healing, nutrition, herbal medicine.
What is quantum energy healing?
So quantum energy healing is where you work in the quantum to elicit change. I really got into it to affect the subconscious. I have a background in psychology, and I just wanted to speed up the healing that I saw in patients. So it was something that I found that could really affect the subconscious in a rapid manner, more so than the other things that I was looking
How does
into.
acupuncture help with that?
So acupuncture treats the electrodynamic field. And so you have the physical body, the mental body, emotional body, and the spiritual body. So really the outer bodies, the emotional bodies, and the spiritual bodies is really what affects our physical body. But those areas are affected first. So really true healing occurs when you heal from the spiritual bodies and not the physical body.
When you say true healing, healing of what sort? Broken arm?
So really, when any illness manifests in our body, it's from something in the outer bodies that is misaligned. So it's our body's wake-up call to ourselves to say, hey, look, you are not paying attention to this. You're not paying attention to the fact that you don't like this job or this relationship, or you're not speaking up for yourself. So your body will eventually say, hey, look, pay attention to me. And a lot of times cancer and repressed anger, a lot of times, the forgiveness is huge. So so when you treat those outer bodies, that's real, in my opinion, from doing this for 13 years.
How long have you been doing it? 13?
13 years is what I've seen really affects true healing, is when it's like getting the person to be like, look, your body is trying to tell you something. Your soul is trying, your spirit is trying to tell you something's not right. And then, that's when the healing, in my opinion, really
Because we don't listen enough to our body. We never listen to our soul or our intuition. And when you have an ailment, you take a pill. Mm-hmm. And then that's masking everything.
Well, the interesting thing is that this lady over here deals with egos and Michelle,
the soul of a woman.
With egos, and you deal with the black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And
Michelle's shaking her head. She's chomping at the bit to say
but it's
something.
all part of that healing process, right? I mean, there's a segue
of course
here.
it is.
And then Deb is behind you. She's agreeing with everything. She looks like that.
She's right. It is true.
Make sure you're talking to that mic, okay?
Absolutely.
Yes, it's true.
Am I on?
Yeah. Because people don't realize about the energy. Everyone's surrounded by energy. We're made up of energy. And how energy truly affects your physical body.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you really need that 2x4. He'll tell me all the time, stop going to the gym, stop going to the gym. I needed a hurricane, truly, to close the gym for a week. For me to stop going to the gym and actually sleep, because you think you're going to keep going. You think you can move past what your body is saying, but you can't.
All right, then I have a question for the three of you. And we're going to get to the black and white puppets and the psychology of this stuff. But hurricanes are energy. High energy.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it is cleaning out the house, as they say, right?
Yes, it is.
Does it change one's mental state going through a hurricane? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it both?
All of the above.
So it changes you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to change you in the positive, the negative?
Well, for me it did, because I stayed back. And I was in an apartment, and it was swaying. Now, I never experienced that. But that's the way it's supposed to be, from what I was told.
Yes, that's exactly right.
And I stayed in a bathroom, and I meditated for close to 3 hours.
You stayed in the bathroom for 3 hours?
She wanted to be
What'd
safe.
you want me to do?
Yeah.
Leave the bathroom.
Where was I going to go?
I even asked you, because my sister lives there, if you evacuated. She evacuated.
I know she did. A lot of people didn't, though.
Okay,
And
so
they
you stay
stayed back.
behind.
Yes.
In the,
And I
know
met
what
in the
part of
dark.
that-
You, Rochelle,
in the
good
dark.
for you.
I thank you.
And then.
But you see, intuitively,
Yes.
I knew I needed to. I don't know why.
But did it change you
Yes.
spiritually?
Yes.
Tell me what it
I'm
changed.
still, you know what? I'm still downloading that. It really was huge for me. One of the things I got, which I'm sure you're going to get a kick out of, I got a very deep sense of trust. That's all I kept on hearing.
So then it changed you.
That's what
it
I'm saying.
neutralized you. It took away your black energy, made you white puppet.
It took away some of her fear, maybe, and enabled her to trust.
I would never use the word fear because she threw a banana at me.
No, it's true.
That she
I
survived
had some
and she
fear,
Do you?
but I had to let go of it. Yeah, I had. Where was I going to go?
In the tub. Right down the drain.
But there's a
get
lot
down
of
the
changes.
drain.
And when your clients, you've seen clients since the hurricane, have you seen a shift in what they need?
Yeah.
Yes, and I think it's made a I think it makes people realize what's important and what's not. Absolutely, and people are a lot more thankful for the little things, But I think in general, it affects the consciousness of where the hurricanes happen, and it causes more of a unity consciousness. I think, in a lot of areas, especially the bigger cities, we're all about, me, let's go, like just in our own little world. And I think that one thing definitely that hurricanes or any natural disasters in any area is going to change the collective conscious of that area and make it more focused on unity.
So we had to stop. You had to stop
you had to.
for
Absolutely.
that time period.
Yes.
Even
sure
you, Dan,
did.
and you are always going. You are a man of perpetual motion.
But you know something? I noticed something changed in Dan.
What?
He wouldn't sit still. I mean, his energy batteries went like...
Oh, you mean prior to?
Yeah, my goodness gracious. I got tired just watching you. And this guy going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then he would stop and go back and forth and go. I'm like, holy smokes. I mean, you got revved up from what I saw.
Yeah. Adrenaline?
Adrenaline.
Like adrenaline,
But now,
yeah.
did it change for you?
How do you feel now?
He's still going
tired.
back and forth. I think
I think a
everyone's
lot
so
of
tired.
people are.
Now,
Really?
Deb,
I want to go to commercial break before you start another question.
Nah, Deb, you are a physical trainer.
Personal trainer.
Personal trainer. Physical trainer. Personal trainer.
Well, it's physical.
Personal trainer, you went through the same change, yes?
Absolutely. I mean, I was talking to a lot of my girls who take my classes and some of my clients, and you don't realize what we take for granted, like hot water, hot food, all those things. And like you, I was like a crazy person before. My energy was off the roof, and then I was able to take it down. But I think it's how you handle it and how you come out of it that matters. So there's definitely changes. I saw
We were
saw
truly
changes.
in the darkness, and
Yeah.
we've had so many shows since then of coming out of the dark.
Right.
Literally, forget metaphorically. We literally came back out of the dark. We went in, we had to come out, and all those changes that take place. Now, may I go to commercial break?
Yes, because when we come back, I want to touch a little bit on the black and white puppets.
And I want to know where the needles go.
I don't want to know about
Give us
that.
a call, 888-565-1470. I know where needles go for pain. I would love to know where they go for psychological issues. We'll be right back. Your ear. Yeah.
Sit back, relax, and breathe while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe and receive 2 visits for the price of 1. Call now to book your appointment. 561-288-0481. TheSaltSuite.com.
Do you love the idea of healthy food conveniently delivered to your door? From Jupiter to Miami, Fit Food Fresh delivers convenience in the form of prepared, delicious, healthy meals direct to your home or office. You're never more than 2 minutes away from a nutritious meal made from the freshest quality ingredients and prepared by gourmet chefs. From paleo to vegan, breakfast to dessert, quinoas to quesadillas, Fit Food Fresh has you covered. You can mix and match meals from their entire menu to create your own custom plan based on your nutritional needs and preferences. Find them at fitfoodfresh.com. With no monthly commitment or setup fee, it's easy to try, risk-free. See why Fit Food Fresh is the highest-rated meal plan in South Florida. Visit Fit Food Fresh at fitfoodfresh.com or give them a call at 866-600-4778. That's 866-600-4778.
Sonia Hankin is the confidence expert and passionate guide to men and women who struggle with unworthiness, lack of confidence, and self-doubt. As a holistic psychotherapist and master integrated life coach, Sonia Hankin will help you unlock your confidence so you can make the changes you desire and feel good about yourself no matter what life throws at you. You can work with Sonia via phone, Skype, or in person. Contact Sonia at 954-214-8991. Enough is enough of not feeling good enough. If you want to find your voice and step into your power, call today for a free 30-minute session. 954-214-8991 or visit her at soniahankin.com.
Get ready to receive your positive waves of Sunny's light energy. Feel Great Meditate with Sunny is your meditation destination. Broadcasting from sunny South Florida. Achieve inner peace, deep relaxation, recharge the brain, and reset your mind. Visit feelgreatmeditate.com for more details on how you can feel great and meditate. Schedule your appointment now by calling 855-FEEL-GREAT. That's 855-FEELGRATE.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference. And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we're back on a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. You can hear us on your iHeartRadio app or on the radio, 95.3 to Talk, 1470. And also live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're talking about quantum energy today, coming out of the dark into the light. Energy affects everything. We were just talking about the Vitalizer app and how it changes the molecular structure of water, of food, of your human chi. And with acupuncture, you work with chi all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to just ask you, where do the needles go? When you I understand you work with fertility, and I can even almost comprehend where those would go. But for psychological and energy healing, what do you do?
Well, you would look at the tongue and pulse and see where the underlying imbalances are.
So you read tongues as well?
Yeah, and
She reads what?
Tongues.
A person's tongue?
But just stick your tongue out.
You could see. Thank you.
It's true. You actually should.
It is true.
Because Linda Harmon, she was looking at pictures of your tongue when we were at Wendy Blum's event. Remember, she said, "Oh, Freddie, look.
No.
Your tongue looks like this."
No.
And I remember
yeah.
she had that conversation with me.
Keep my tongue out of this conversation.
No, it's true. It is.
So you would do the differential syndrome diagnosis, and then there's spirit points. But
What are spirit points?
It's different for every individual where you would put the
What
the
are
point.
are there generalized spirit points?
I wouldn't say they're generalized. They're just basic points that are like, okay, this treats the body, the person's spirit, I should say.
Huh.
So, but it's different on it's different for
You
everybody.
are like no chiropractor I've ever met.
She's not a chiropractor. She's an
mean,
acupuncturist.
acupuncturist
That
I've
would be
never
why.
met.
Different.
Yeah, I'm very different than a lot of.
Very different.
I mean, the style that
I see
have.
you. I see the movie Quantum Leap. Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom,
Let's
zoom,
go
zoom.
travel. We're going to time travel. Can you imagine if you and I went back in time?
No way. I wouldn't go.
Wow.
My husband would say, "Could you get dressed if you're going to go time travel?"
What I tell you? I sent him. Send him to time travel with you.
We could go get everything changed.
Do you notice that where people are stuck in their body spiritually? Yeah.
Yes.
So there are different points.
Well, that's a lot with what you work with.
Hold on a second. What does that mean?
What does what mean?
Getting
What you
stuck
just
in your
said.
body
Well,
spiritually.
you're stuck in your body.
Yeah,
There are
how?
emotions that are stuck.
But why does
And
that
they
happen?
because you're holding on
Holding on to what? Finish
to the
the sentence.
feelings about what it feels like if you're feeling sadness, if you're grieving. It's different parts of your body, and you're holding on, and that's where disease happens.
That's how you get sick.
Yes.
I got a question for you.
Not too hard.
The white puppet is always in your right hand, yeah?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You tell me.
I just feel comfortable with her.
You gonna tell her why?
Because
No.
You know, my darkness, I've worked so
I love
long.
the dog puppet.
I know you do.
And I see that you fixed him. You
I
made him
did.
Raf-
I took
you
them
made
out of
him
the
a
hospital.
Raf-
Can you
Rastafarian.
imagine? And
She's got a bow on.
She has bows.
But your right hand is when you give. You give with your right hand.
And the left hand is what you receive. So
I don't want her receiving any darkness, though.
But
I'd rather
I
give it all
like
to
being
you.
the black puppet. I like being the dark
Who's
puppet.
telling you not to? If you feel
Because
comfortable in the dark, go for
You
it.
have something to look forward to.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it. So when clients come in to see you, or you've got patients that come to see you.
Clients, not patients.
Clients, okay. Do you have patients or clients?
It's
a matter of semantics.
Yeah,
I understand. Well, but
I honestly
Michelle
I
corrected
don't
me. I wanted to make sure I was
I
addressing
really
you
don't like
correctly.
either one of those. To be honest, I don't really like either one of those.
What do you call them?
What do you call people who walk in to see you?
You
friends?
Yeah, because I don't
Friends.
look at,
Family.
yeah, because it's to me we're all on the it's like
Even
we're all
keel?
supporting each other.
Deb, what do you call them?
I call them friends also, but usually I call them friends, but I also call them clients because and students, they take my classes or I train them in their homes, so I do say clients, but honestly, they're all my friends. It's an intimate relationship.
It's like our
so I love
show.
it.
We were walking around and someone said,
Lot of
how
love.
do you know each other?
Yeah.
And I thought, that's an odd question because we have people that come in and out of here every day. So I'm just going to start telling everyone, it's my friend, my family. This is my family.
Well, I told the lady that was here
I
today
was.
that
That's
you
what
and I were
happened.
married.
How many years ago?
Yes, he did.
And she believed me, and she started talking about your kids and everything. I'm
He says,
like,
Rochelle's my
"Holy
ex-wife.
smokes."
And she says, I knew I met you someplace.
That's where I know you from, and I worked with your daughter.
Yeah, she
I didn't
did.
know you have 4 daughters. Holy smokes.
4 daughters.
You have 4 daughters?
No,
Only
I
have
wasn't
2.
kidding.
That's what
He's
I thought.
only kidding.
But she did. She thought
She
it was
is a
true.
hoot and a holler, Kimball.
Funny.
She's a lot of fun.
Very, very
yeah.
interesting lady.
I know. Wherever I go, I know somebody. It's
You do.
amazing. Really.
That's
It
the other
must be
thing.
your energy that you give out.
I do. I have really good energy.
Do you have good energy?
I do.
But I thought you
really
just
do.
got re-electrified.
So what? I'm at a higher level now.
Oh, you're a higher level.
Yes, of
Were
course.
you by yourself in your apartment?
My daughter.
Oh, so you weren't alone.
You and your daughter were in the bathroom for 30 hours? In the bathroom, the two of you? You must
I
have
had
a huge
pillows
bathroom.
in there. I had candles in there.
Yeah, candles in the bathroom?
When the power went out, it would be really
And
dark.
they were hurricane, windows, so they were shaking.
They're supposed to shake.
Yeah, but I'm saying it must have been 90 miles an hour up on the 8th floor.
That's scary.
It
That
was
is scary.
something else.
Yeah.
It really
And you were out of
was.
power for a long time.
I think until Wednesday, Thursday, something like that.
That's
yeah.
a long
Quite a
time.
while,
Yeah.
It's a condo,
Wednesday
right?
night, we were
It's
out
a
till Wednesday,
condo.
From Sunday morning till Wednesday night, we were out of power.
Are you in Broward or up
No,
here?
in Lantana.
How about you, Jennifer?
In Boynton, we didn't really lose power. I mean,
Really?
I think it flickered on and off, but
Wow.
it came back. But in my neighborhood, some people, so it's very weird.
Dan was out until, I don't know, like 2 days ago in West Boynton.
Our neighbors across the street, all the whole block, they still don't have power yet.
Isn't that crazy?
Really?
All the
It's
trucks are
amazing.
lined up, they still don't have power yet. They've been coming over to our home. We've been asking them to come have a hot meal,
Well, everyone
And the
seemed
kids
to have
over?
the new Irma diet. Did you see the picture of Barbie? Barbie
Oh,
before
did
Irma
you see that?
and
I
Barbie
put it
after
out.
Irma? Because
Yes.
you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Barbie
I
must
think
have
you're
gained
nuts.
30
It's true.
pounds after
Yeah.
Irma
Oh, because you ate all.
because you ate all the
Stress eating.
snacks.
Exactly.
Stress eating.
Yep.
How about all of your your friends, I should say?
Well, a lot of them come back with the same
Associates.
reasoning, but a lot of my clients who would have came into Palm Beach stayed at their other homes or wherever they were at. They were smart enough to not come, so they didn't have the stress level of eating but they came back with vengeance. They're ready to exercise and they want to, they want to work out. So yeah, but a lot of my students were all talking about eating. Everybody was eating.
Did they use Thrive patches during the hurricane?
I
Does it help
definitely
focus?
Did. Yes, definitely.
Deb
I
works
use-
with
I
a
have
line
my-
of products
I
called
have-
Thrive.
Yes, my Thrive.
And
Yes.
they're
I see
patches
she has
that
all
do
these
what?
patches
It's
on
a
her.
three.
I can't turn
Yeah,
around.
it's a it's a 3-step nutrition system. This is the third step. This is the DFT, which is the dermal fusion technology, where the vitamins go into your body through your skin, opposed to your digestive system. But the first part of it is 2 capsules. As soon as you wake up in the morning, empty stomach, and then 20 to 40 minutes later, you have a lifestyle shake, which is pre and probiotics and enzymes. And then you put the patch on, and the great thing is you have all 3 of those things going the entire day for 24 hours, opposed to normally when you're taking vitamins, okay, at lunch you got to take before and after, and then at dinner you got to
You
take, and you
squeeze the
forget
patch
them, you know. And so this technology is amazing. They've been around just 5 years now. They just hit $1 billion in the spring, and it took Apple to hit 7 years to hit $1 billion. So we just hit $1 billion. But I think nutrition
help with weight loss, or it's more of overall nutrition?
These are called the Duo, which you're looking at too. It's both sides of the body, so it's covering 40% more of the body, and it has 3 items in it that help you with weight loss. Which one of is the ketone salt, it's the BHB, which in turn helps you burn fat instead of carbs and sugars. And then there's also forcellene herb in it, and then there's another one. I don't know the name of it, but there's another one too. And what they do is they help suppress your appetite, mental clarity, sustained energy, which is very hard for most of us because you get 3 to 5, you get that blood sugar.
So did that help you during the hurricane?
Absolutely. And it helped me with stress too. And it helped me with the brain clarity because I had a lot, like I said, going on. My elderly parents are
brain
with me.
clarity.
So
do you have brain fog?
It's very interesting. And there's a lot of research behind it. And honestly, the best nutritionists and scientists in the United States are behind this product. And so it does some amazing things that are
because
are
there's
happening.
a lot of people don't assimilate the vitamins when they.
Exactly.
That's true
And
too.
you know what? I was just talking to a friend about. You know, people think, well, vitamins are expensive or whatever, but listen, if you're not using proper nutrition and vitamins, or, you know, you can not do it now, but you're going to be paying a lot of money later with medical bills, and you're going to be hooked on pharmaceutical.
Talk about brain
pills.
fog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So would you rather spend the money now in your life and eat healthy and have the best nutrients going in your body, or would you rather wait till you're older and you have medical problems?
Magnesium is my new best friend.
Magnesium is great.
Really?
Oh my gosh. And I take Himalayan salt capsules. You know, we
yes.
try so hard not to add salt to our body because of water retention and bloating.
Awesome,
Different type of
The
salt.
Himalayan salt and the magnesium.
Do you get the same thing as you use it for food?
Yeah.
Like
You know, I never put salt on my food because in our head, and Jen, let me ask you about that with nutrition and everything you do. We don't add salt. Why do we need the salt?
The minerals. Well, our soil is so bad. So the soil is so. Even if we eat this organic garden straight, you know, it's still lacking in a lot of the minerals. But
you know, my father was very ill, but he used to eat right out of the soil. He was a farmer, and selenium. He used to take a lot of selenium, and all of a sudden, that was the reason that his lungs are full of blood clots.
Really?
And they found out that with all the selenium that he ate, he's still alive.
Your father is magic. He has all those
crazy
blood clots in
The
his
times
lungs,
were
and he's
different
still
then.
going.
You know, the soil
Yeah,
was
the soil
different.
was different.
Oh, everything
Yes.
was
Everything
different.
is
Yeah,
totally
totally,
different now
totally.
than it was then.
Absolutely.
So people say, "Oh, it's healthy when I was young." Yeah, when we were young, it was totally different than it is right now.
When we were young, we went outside to play.
Yes,
Now
we
everyone's on
sure
an
drink out of
iPad.
the hose. And
Did you see
do
the
that now.
movie What the Health? The minute I saw that movie, I went totally vegan.
When was
vegan
that?
too.
Really?
About
6 weeks now.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
You are
One,
vegan?
two. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In the tub and vegan.
Yeah.
What a life you
It
lead.
is.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Awesome.
You should try it.
Why don't you tell
That's
us about why
these
you
work.
wear? Tell me why you're wearing puppets.
Why am I wearing them? Just to show people.
Tell me what they're
that
all
this
about.
comes from your heart and this is your head.
And why do you
And
wear them?
so, because I feel that people will understand it visually better than if I sat and spoke about it.
And
It's
what
like,
is
why
it
do
that
I
you-
sit with my wand?
Right.
That's a different
exactly.
story.
No, it's the same thing.
It's the same visualization.
It
I
is.
do my magic, and she helps
Yeah.
people coming from the light
How
to
do
the
you?
dark.
But that's what I'm
dark to
trying to
light.
Well,
get to.
let's say like tonight I'm doing on forgiveness of self and others. Okay, and that's big.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's do
Let's
it.
talk about
So you
forgiveness.
said you never have to forgive.
I never said that.
What did you say?
I said that it's a constant level of forgiveness. The more you forgive, the more it's like a rotating wheel. You just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah, but most people carry it and they hold a grudge against somebody.
You
That's
were
what they
accused of
do.
holding a grudge the other day.
I get accused every day.
But then you always talk about forgiveness. And I must say, it's very hard to forgive
It is.
when you think someone has done
you
wrong.
Absolutely.
And the first time, yes, what did they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yep.
By the second, third time, and the actions continue.
Yeah.
How do you continue to forgive? And for anyone who wants to answer
How do you
that.
exercise that?
Well, the first thing I would do is say, what is it that you're holding on to? Why are you holding on to that? What do you get out of it? Because you have to be getting something.
What, the grudge?
If you're holding a grudge against somebody, of course.
Well, what if they do it again? The person's doing something bad to
I can't listen to both of you. My brain doesn't work that way.
Give me one ear and get her the other. What if somebody's doing something bad to you? I mean, what are you holding on to? Anger, obviously.
Okay, so what do you have to forgive about yourself? Because they are mirrors of you.
They're not a mirror of me. They're creating all sorts of
All right, so how do you what do you
me.
have to forgive it within yourself? If someone else is not being kind or putting a roadblock in your way or being selfish and being greedy, why is that a reflection of me?
Yeah.
Because you have to, if you're triggered by it, let me tell you, there is a reason.
I'm triggered for defense mechanisms.
Right.
Not because
but
it's a mirror.
It is a mirror.
How you
Because
figure?
if you're affected by it,
it's a mirror. How
it's
you
a mirror.
figure? Where are we, in New
Otherwise,
York?
if you weren't affected by it, it would. What we would say, you're informed by it, and wouldn't have a. It wouldn't be. You wouldn't have a trigger to it.
Okay, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you.
Go ahead.
Connecticut behind me puts salt in my coffee. I drink it, I get sick, violently ill, sent to the hospital. I should forgive Connecticut for putting salt in my coffee because it's a mirror of me, and I would have done that. It doesn't make any sense.
You should have trusted yourself to know that it tastes. The minute you put it to your mouth, you had to know.
I'm allergic to
there
salt.
was something there. So why'd you
I
drink
swallowed
it?
I didn't know. I would never.
You didn't taste it. You didn't
that she would
taste
do
it.
that.
Come on.
Although,
Oh,
listen,
my God.
I have
How
to
did you
say
not taste
she's
salt in
although. What does
coffee?
although mean? It's
Although
like
or
although.
although?
It's like a but.
Although.
I see what she's saying.
No, I
Before
don't see
you-
what she's saying.
Just listen. If before you had swallowed the salty coffee,
You don't know if it's salty. You take a gulp and you say, "There's salt in
but
my
if
coffee."
you see
I'm
someone
allergic to it."
doing you wrong,
Yeah.
you can walk away from the situation.
Oh, really?
Of course.
I'm
Well, we all
having
do
I'm
that.
having
Be
this
the bigger
whole
person. It's
aha
true.
moment right now instead
Be
of
the-
continuing to engage. So when you
Right.
say I'm done, and I tell you to be kinder and give the person a second chance, maybe maybe there's a balance in the continuum.
You see this puppet? This is the one you throw the thing and it goes like this.
Yeah.
It comes right back.
The whack-a-mole that we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Because Freddy will say, done, this is the way it is. And I always say, give them another chance. Be a little kinder. I'm not saying you're wrong. Could you approach it in another way? Maybe you're right. Maybe we should approach it another way. Maybe we should just cut our losses and walk away.
But the thing is, do you want to be right,
No,
or do you want to be happy?
I want to be
That's it.
respected.
So
That's
do you
that.
want to be right, or do
No,
you want
no,
to be
no. I
happy?
don't care about being right, wrong, or indifferent. I would like you to respect me.
Then you have to
and
respect yourself.
everybody. In the,
Then you
Of
have to
course I do.
respect. No, you don't.
Of course I. Oh no, now I don't respect myself. It's
You're
a mirror
starting
image.
down the road. We're going down this
Okay,
road.
on that respect note, we're going to take a commercial break. Give us a call. Join this conversation. 888-565-1470. Ladies, pipe in anytime. It's just what we do. We'll be right back.
You know,
For over 35 years, Ruth and Norman Rails Jewish Family Services has been serving families of Boca Raton, Delray Beach, and Highland Beach through their comprehensive range of programs and services for people of all ages and beliefs. Whether you need help with food, financial assistance, senior services for yourself or a loved one, affordable counseling and mental health service, career and employment service, or the Center for Families and Children, JFS is here for you. Please call JFS at 561-852-3333 or railsjfs.org. Call 561-852-3333.
Rochelle Schwartz is a certified emotional relationship coach who's been trained and certified by the world-renowned Ford Institute and has been facilitating coaching workshops for 17 years. She specifically works with women in their 50s and beyond who are ready for radical self-care, powerful and loving relationships, including relationships with themselves and others. Certified in Healing Your Heart, Future Focused, Courage, Blueprint, and Best Year of Your Life. An integrative leader, Rochelle has also been featured on The Oprah Winfrey Show and in numerous magazines, newspapers, and other local TV shows. You'll walk away with more happiness, freedom, and love. Rochelle is your secret agent of change. Contact her directly at CoachRochelle@Comcast.net or online at www.RochelleSchwartz.com. Or you can call her at 954-464-7017. That's 954-464-7017.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495.
The home of the Rainbow Bagel, My Delicious Deli brings you home cooking with a Remember When deli dining experience. Located in central Boca Raton, My Delicious Deli prepares all of their food with the freshest of ingredients, cooked to order. From a light nosh and soups to omelets and full entrees, choose from low-fat and gluten-free, or indulge in one of My Delicious Deli's signature deli sandwiches. Bring your family and friends to dine in and take out. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to go, or for all of your catering needs. Visit them at mydeliciousdeli.com or call them at 561-393-3287. There's something for everyone at My Delicious Deli, 7036 West Palmetto Road in Boca Raton, 561-393-3287.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe.
Are we back?
We're back. Thank you, Carol, for running our board for us.
Don't hear that.
Is it so much easier for you than on iHeart? Just 4 buttons she has to patch for us. Patch us right in. Give us a call, 888-565-1470.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought we were having a phone call.
So did I. I don't know. Maybe she got stuck at work. Lynn Mish was going to call in. Lynn Mish is in Chicago.
Oh, she's on.
Is she on?
But she has to call the radio station. Lynn, you got to call the radio station.
Lynn, give us a call, 888-565-1470, if you can hear us. Lynn created a summit called Creating Infinite Health, and she has 23 speakers, and I was honored actually to be one of them. Wow. And her panel of speakers is just tremendous, and I believe it launches on Monday, and it'll run for about 10 days. And she does not know why she needed to do this, but in her heart, she felt I needed to do this.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you have Lynn's number?
I do.
All right, call her and tell her to call the radio station because she's laughing because I put her on the screen. But she doesn't realize she got to call the station to be heard.
She doesn't hear us?
Yes.
All right, Lynn.
And when you do that, I'm going to argue with Rochelle.
You're going to argue with Rochelle? All right, I'm going to tell.
Because I don't get this.
She's prepared.
You ladies can jump in on this.
What did you ask Deb what she got from the workshop so far?
Deb, what did you get from the workshop so far?
I got a lot from the workshop, actually. I'm still carrying my beautiful stone that says love on it. I think, like she said, there's a lot of internal things that go on in your life that you hold on to. And what we're doing through Rochelle's workshop is releasing those internal things, forgiveness and trust and love. And we all had different things that we meditated on, and those show up in our everyday things that we do. And Rochelle is helping us touch on those and helping us, go live a better life, actually, and release those things that are bothering us.
By the rituals.
Exactly, and the rituals are amazing.
Oh, we do rituals.
We do rituals.
Yeah.
And I
really
love
powerful.
Rochelle. I just want to say she's
So let me ask you, if you
would
were to take...
Why'd you cut her off? She
one
was saying
thing,
something nice to me.
Because I only got 10 minutes in the show.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And you don't need nothing nice. Your mirror is perfect. What if you had to take one thing away to teach someone who doesn't know anything about what she's talking about?
Your one takeaway tip?
And I don't want you to say a word. I want to hear what she has to say.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I got
there's
your
several things
Thank
that
you.
I've taken away. There's not just one specific thing. For me, it was loving myself. I don't, and like she said, all those things that you tell yourself constantly, like being bullied when you're a kid, and we were talking about that during the break, but those things you hold on to and they show up in different places. Right. And moving forward, she's really helped me with that because I have had people in my life who are not good for me. And I think that now I'm in a better place right now, at least since Rochelle and I connected. I've gotten some people out of my life who shouldn't be in my life. And that's been a big help for me. And having the self-confidence and being around, I mean,
Being around
honestly,
us.
you guys have been, it's been amazing. I've met so many wonderful people. And today I met Jennifer, which I can't wait to talk to her.
And I also want to get
so
to
many
Lynn on the
wonderful
phone.
people.
She's taking away all my rough stone.
I'm sorry, but I love Rochelle. She's amazing.
I want to talk to Lynn about loving yourself, because that's a big reason why Lynn Mish, who's on our phone, who's on VMix, created her Creating
She's on.
Infinite Health Summit. Hey, Lynn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so glad you were able to get away for a few minutes. Lynn.
I am so glad I'm away for a few minutes as well. So it's interesting to hear the conversation about bullying. And I think that, you know, the whole process that we've engaged in the last probably 8-9 months has been an effort to really move into the whole process of helping people understand that we really need to step up the game as far as love and connection to self, and really allowing ourselves to connect to others and being in those personal spaces that allow for us to make the connections and understanding to help all of ourselves heal.
Tell me why you created Creating Infinite Health. I've known you for years as a nurse practitioner, and you work in cancer centers, and you heal people physically. And this is where you and Jen actually work so well together, because you change the dialogue. You work holistically with energy.
Right. In 2006, I developed my own. I've been a nurse practitioner, a nurse for over 30 years, an educator. I worked for UW-Milwaukee, taught nursing, and really tried to do the very best things as far as health was concerned. And in 2006, I ended up with my own catastrophic condition and was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it was really interesting because I, at that point in time, really wanted to head down, for whatever reason, an integrative pathway. And it opened the opportunity for me not only to get into nutrition at a very dynamic practice with energy medicine, but it also bridged the gap between integrative medicine and allopathic medicine. And a lot of this, the symposium is coming forward with a whole team of really wonderful experts. You're included on this panel, to really help people understand that there is a capacity that we need to connect to, not only to the wisdom of our bodies and our minds, so that we can move forward in our own healing and health. And I think that when I work with breast cancer patients every day, they're really trying to find answers oftentimes with metastatic disease, and how do you live each day well? And so when we look at all of those components, what are the best opportunities? What are the ways that we can connect and understand the connections not only to other people but to ourselves? And I think self-love is a
Tell me about the speakers you have on the symposium, because I want to make sure we get that information out before we run out of time, and how people can register and watch.
We have 23 speakers. It'll go over 12 days to connect to. The symposium is called Creating Infinite Health, and you can link into it through it's a URL of http://www.creatinginfinitehealth.com. And all you have to do is plug in your name and your email address, and it'll bring up a link. And the summit starts September the 25th, which is Monday coming up, and it'll last through October the 6th. And there'll be 2 speakers a day that will share their insights and their wisdom. There's a team of docs and nurses and health coaches, of which you are one, nutritionists, pharmacists, just an amazing panel of speakers that I had the privilege of working with for the past several months, and probably over the past 8 months, to really collect this energetic group. They encompass the United States and Canada, so it's a really interesting group of speakers, encompassing all different aspects of the integration of health and the importance of finding different strategies to help you make your life better.
And really the integration we talked about of allopathic medicine and holistic medicine and wellness and energy healing.
One of the things that I found interesting, Rochelle, that she said, if you allow yourself the ability to allow, to welcome change, to not to hold on, like you said before, changes. Hardest thing I think for people to do is to accept change. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then how do you weigh whether or not? I mean, I understand the quantum piece, and I understand the energy piece, but even the vitalizing things of that nature, if you're using it correctly, it can hurt you. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you know that this change, allowing yourself to go through these changes?
Because
It's the
first
right
of all, the first thing I remember is someone saying to me, change is very hard for people. So start with something very simple, like take something in your home and move it. Change it around. Do that as often as you can, because then you really start to get used to change. And then you embrace the change, because where you are, if you stay there, you are stopping yourself from really some exciting stuff if you open up and are willing to change.
But how amazing that we can do the East meets West and change.
Yes, yeah.
And we've talked about that with Daphne and the doctors from FAU and with Lynn on the phone.
My life.
Yeah.
My life has been
My life
attributed
is
to
different.
that change.
My life is so different than I was in my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, 50s. I'm stopping.
80s, 90s?
I'm stopping.
Stop
But it's true.
I got my phone next to
Can I add something too that I think is really important? Meg Soper is from Canada, and she's a nurse. She's an RN, and she worked in the ICUs and critical care. And one of the interesting pieces in her conversation, she does humor and the importance of humor in your life.
Yeah.
And one of the things that she said that is so powerful is she said, you know, you have to put yourself on top of the list, which we don't do. You have to put yourself on top of the list, and you have to take 30 minutes a day to connect to yourself and spend time with yourself and honor yourself. And how many of us really do that? You know, I spend time with patients every day, and one of the things that I ask them is that when they're really caught up in the anxiety and the stress of their treatments or whatever's happening, have you remembered to breathe? You know, take a few steps back and start taking some deep breaths so that you can start centering, you can start relaxing, and you can start healing. And,
It's
true.
interesting because Deb was just talking about that.
Rochelle
It's
and I
true.
were just talking about that yesterday. Also, we had a big conversation on the phone about that.
I want to make sure I get everyone's contact information
Yes,
out.
We got a few minutes.
Lynn, tell me again, creatinginfinitehealth.com. When does the symposium start?
The symposium starts September the 25th, which is Monday. There'll be 2 speakers a day, and when you register, you'll get an email inviting you to participate, and it'll also give you who the speakers are, and you can connect to them each day at different times. So if you're working all day and you come home, you can plug into that
Is there a
URL
fee?
and that connection, and that'll bring up your speakers, and you can listen.
Lynn, is there a fee to watch?
The day. Pardon?
Is there a charge?
No, it's free.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure you said free and not fee. All right, Deb, tell us where we can find you.
You can find me at Deborah Size is my
Deborah Size.
is my name, but when I go by, but my name is Deb Barcelone, and my phone number is 561-307-9283, and I just want to say happy anniversary to my husband. We're celebrating 39 years.
Happy anniversary. Congratulations.
My little Louie, I just want to say happy anniversary.
Rochelle?
My life.
And my email is coachrochelle@comcast.net. And my number is 954-464-7017. And I do a free consult.
And Jennifer, how about you for acupuncture? Which you do so much more than acupuncture. I want to go take a quantum leap.
Yeah, you should.
It's like clicking my heels together. I can just fly now.
My website is jh-energyhealer.com, and my phone number is 561-702-5144.
What
my
a
practice
full
is in
show.
And let
East
me
Boca.
ask, in Connecticut, do you want to sell? Are you doing the eBay thing? Do you want to let people know that you do that eBay thing or not?
Not right now.
Yeah, but you do it.
I do.
So
Yes.
give them our website or something and get in contact with you.
Well, you caught me off guard, so I'm not ready with that information.
What a show. Lynn, thank you so much. Lynn, thank you for honoring me to be part of this unbelievable summit. I don't even know which interview you used because we practiced and then we did a real one. I don't even know which one we're going to see, but there's no editing on it. It might be scary.
That's great.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
Lynn, send it to me so I can put it on the air. We have a ball with it. You want to talk about mirrors? I'll show you a mirror.
I'll show you a mirror. There was no editing on this one whatsoever. We just
That's
talked
great.
as friends do, and I don't even know what she's using. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. To all our friends that are Jewish, celebrate a Happy New Year. Be happy. May you be inscribed for a year of good health and prosperity and a safe year. We will not be here tomorrow. We'll see you Friday, though.
We're running a tape tomorrow.
Same time, same place. Have a beautiful day. Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day.